My name is Christopher Mitchell, aka Kerm Martian, creator of Chematech and author of Using the TI-84 Plus. Today, Martian, creator of Chematech and author of Using the TI-84 Plus. Today,
testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. I feel like you could set up some cool beats just having this loop over and over again. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. I feel like you could set up some cool beats just having this loop over and over again. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. I feel like you could set up some cool beats just having this loop over and over again. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. I feel like you could set up some cool beats just having this loop over and over again. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. I feel like you could set up some cool beats just having this loop over and over again. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. I feel like you could set up some cool beats just having this loop over and over again. Testing my audio volume because y'all have complained about it in the past. That was exciting. Well, I want to continue that experiment though because I want to see if I can get rid of the noise. I want to continue that experiment though because I want to see if I can get rid of the noise. I want to continue that experiment though because I want to see if I can get rid of the noise. I still hear the background though. I want to continue that experiment though because I want to see if I can get rid of the noise. Oh, that's quieter. Not good. Alright, let's go with that. Let's see how that does. Hello, person on Twitch who is watching. Welcome to the stream. Just getting Train Simulator, what they're calling Train Simulator Classic now, sorted out. It seems to be taking its time launching, which is exciting. And I suppose in the meantime, I should figure out what my last stream was. It's been ages. According to Steam, the last time I played Train Simulator was February 26th, but even that feels inaccurate to me. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to move my dashboard over here and get my trains going here. Where's Train Simulator? Where's it hiding itself? That's OBS. Yes, but where's Train Simulator itself? Interesting. Very good. It is hiding. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment at all. It's off screen somewhere. And my phone likes to make noise. Let's not do that during a stream. I have to figure out how to get this on a monitor that actually exists, I think. The last time I played Train Simulator, I had my monitors set up differently, and I think that's the issue we're encountering here. Bring to front. Maximize. There we go. Perfect. Now I can see it. Settings. Bloopity bloop. Tools. Graphics. Full screen. Save. That's not full screen. Full screen. Save. Restart. Alright. Good. So, how are you all today? Or you won? What's new and exciting? Steam was unable to sync your train simulator saves. Cancel, I guess. That's weird. Huh. That was exciting. Don't want to lose my saves. I don't even know what my saves are other than my scores at all the levels, and I suppose I've been collecting those for 5 years, so I probably shouldn't get rid of them. Alright, we're in good shape here. We are in good shape. We have Train Simulator. We have OBS. Let me get my OBS recordings and find my latest one and listen to the beginning of it. 2021-05. That cannot be the latest that I streamed Train Simulator. Videos, OBS recordings on this hard drive. 2022-06. That would be my.
I'm going to put my tweet out.
Yep. That is Minecraft with TI Freak8X. January 1st was Minecraft with GeoPipe. Oh man, so the last time I streamed Train Simulator was October 2021.
Not from it. They now program you as well.
And this is going to be the Azumi. Come on. Did I ever go outside this train to look at it? Yes, I did. It was the Azuma. Wow. So it's actually been October, like 2/3 of a year since I last streamed Train Simulator, which is ridiculous. I guess I'm just busy. Let me see if I can figure out what it was. Just playing my video back so I can, gotta get the...
Hello.
Yep, hello. Hello past me.
I'm live and offline. Cool. Probably due to their...
Come on.
Over the...
I just need to do my intro. I need to find my intro so I can do it. Well, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to pull Train Simulator back up and choose a route. And you can hear both of me. See I was doing it last time. Very fun.
Cool.
What are we going to do today?
Alright. Should look on my computer for that. Cool. Thank you, Command Block Guy. Very much appreciated. It has been, let's see, July, August, September, October. 2.5 months since I've done.
I guess that's just how my life works. I spend time not playing Train Simulator and then play Train Simulator and complain about how long it's been since I played Train Simulator. So, yep.
Oh, I think I didn't even...
What do I want to play today?
That June session, I think I was just testing. Hey! What's up, Tim Horton?
Could do a Class 91. You can hear me playing back my audio from the previous time. That's amazing.
Guess this is 49 then. Alright.
Wait, does that make this 50?
Things started then. Hello,
No way.
everyone, and welcome back to Train Simulator. This is Train Simulator 2022, episode 1 of my Train Simulator 2022 series. Such as it is or isn't, we'll see about that. Let me get my doors open here and start setting up while we do this little intro. Doors open, forward, kill the AWS, turn on some headlights. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, and this is Kerr Martian Live, number 49.
Alright, cool.
Towards
So that's what we need to know.
50.
Which means this is actually Kerr Martian Live number 50, which is pretty crazy. Alrighty. Let's do this. So, I'm going to start my recording as soon as we get into the game. haven't apparently spent a lot of time going between... this seems like a... Oh no, this is the one that drove me absolutely nuts. Ipswich to London, Liverpool. I'm a little tempted to do it anyway. Give it a try. This is the one where I just kept going and going and going to get 1,000 points on it. My 1,000-point grudge match. And this train has so many bugs. Man, I really want to go to London Liverpool Street because I spent so much time there. But we're going to skip that for now. Ooh, that's right. I got the Hudson line, and I haven't tried any of that yet. That's not UK trains, though, so I'm not allowed to do that because I said today was UK trains. But we should do that at some point. Ooh, here's another London Liverpool. London Liverpool to Manchester Piccadilly versus via... Oh, sorry, that's Liverpool, the place, not Liverpool Street. We've done plenty of London to Brighton in the past. I don't feel like France. I don't feel like Florida. I don't feel like... Let's see, St. Pancras to Bedford in the 319. That's an ancient route in Train Simulator, but that could be fun. Do a little freight action. Could give that a try, see what happens. I feel like I never do freight. Yeah, let's do this. Let's give it a try. Alright. So this is going to be... I'm actually changing this series name from Train Simulator 2022 to Train Simulator Classic, since Train didn't dovetail. Has changed the name of Train Simulator. And this is going to be Kermartian Live number 50, which is pretty crazy. That's a fun preview image. Pause. Pause. There we go. Paused. Let's record. If I can find my OBS. Start recording. Hello everyone, Kermartian here, back with Train Simulator Classic, episode 2 of my Train Simulator Classic series, previously known as my Train Simulator 2022 series. And this is Kermartian Live number 50. I've done some Minecrafting in between, so I may have called those Kermartian Live number 50, but this is Kermartian Live number 50. It's got to be trains. And we're back in Train Simulator in the UK. We're going to be taking a freight service on a snowy day between Luton and London St. Pancras. So let's get ourselves set up here. You are running late and are being held at Luton to allow the Three Bridges passenger service to pass. Proceed once signals allow. Remember that you should not exceed 60 miles an hour due to the wagon speed restrictions. All right. Duly noted. Now, I haven't run a class 66 in forever. But let's see what we got here. Forward, kill the AWS. And we're just waiting on signal indication. Let's see, does this have independent brakes? Also, windshield wipers are probably, I think, we're going to need. So we're going to have to find those. Turn our cab light on. Nope, that's not what L does. Well, there's the service going. Alrighty here. That works. Looks like we have separate brake throttle. Still waiting on that signal indication. Can't remember the windshield wiper key in Train Simulator. It's something esoteric. I just pressed a bunch of stuff. Last time that caused me to set a parking brake. Anyway, we have our signal. So let's go. Knowing me, I just set the parking brake. Probably should have double checked the instructions on the Class 66 before I got this started. Parking brake off. There we go. Alright. Luckily there's a parking brake button right in front of me. Probably have to wait for that brake to release. And obviously the engine is started because we can hear it. So Train Simulator better not claim that the engine is not running. Clearly it is. I swear. That is a pretty cool noise, I have to admit. Wish I could turn the cab light on. I'd like to see these dials a little better. Keep your feet off. Don't put your feet on the dash. What do we have here? Pressure. Fuel. Pressure. Interesting. Clearly there's something I'm missing here. Alright. Engine is running. Parking brake is off. Brakes are... Oh. Nope. Train Simulator. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the manual. Stand by, let's find the manual for this thing. Sometimes you need to RTFM. Alrighty. What do we have here? Freightliner Class 66 cab. We've got reverser, throttle, train air, loco air, horn, AWS send, emergency brake, blah 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 blah. Both the air brake, train air brake, and loco air brake levers have functional positions. That's good. Hold, release, apply. Okay, so this locomotive does not have self-lapping brakes, which is fascinating. I have operating equipment without self-lapping brakes, but interesting. This is, the documentation here is a little bit unclear, but let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna do my experimentation, then we're gonna do this properly. Wipers. Here we go. Control V. I'm gonna leave this up here. Oh man, alright. So, we've got I see the shadow of the lever. There we go. So that is our direct brake. Apply, release, and you can see the dials moving there for our direct brake. All right, cool. And then we need to find our train brake, which should be over here, but isn't. I hear it. Oh, there's the cab light. Perfect. Much better. And will Control V give us windshield wipers? That's the right one. Where's our left wipers? Left wipers! Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Reverse it forward. This is our throttle. Ooh, we're moving! Alright. But where is the train brake? Interesting. Oh, there it is. Ha! It was right there all along. So let's throttle down and give that a try. There we go. So we apply the train brake, and the train will basically pull us to a stop. Alright, release that. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, there are dial for train brake. Let's throttle up again. Gets a little bit of speed. Now we are getting somewhere. Yeah, we'll slip by now. Now let's try our direct brake. Apply some of that. Watch those needles. And that's going to be a tougher stop since it's direct. Surprised I'm not wheel slipping like that. I should be. Alright, cool. Cool. I feel much more oriented now, so let's restart this. Yes, I would like to restart the scenario. Now we've got this all figured out. Hello everyone, Kerr Martian here, back with Train Simulator Classic. We're going to call this episode 2 of my Train Simulator Classic series, and Kerr Martian Live number 50. Any other 50s notwithstanding. You are running late and are being held at Luton to allow the Three Bridges passenger service to pass. Proceed once signals allow. Remember that you shouldn't exceed 60 miles an hour due to the wagon's speed restrictions. So I was just doing a little bit of discovery to figure things out here. So we know that V is our wipers. We know our parking brake is off right now. We know L is our cab lights. We've got our headlights already set. We know our engine is started. We can see from our dials here, instrument lights, Control L. I would like those. I mean, they don't do a whole lot, as you can see. We know the difference between our independent brakes and our direct brakes and our train brakes. So as soon as that signal right in front of us clears us, we can get going. So let's keep an eye on it. And apparently, I was just reading the manual in the section that I'm going to cut out. This train does not have self-lapping, which is very, very, very interesting. So let me release the direct. Already released. Here we go. We've got the signal. Release the train brakes. Alrighty. Let's go. Why are we not moving? Haha, that's why. Awkward. And I don't want to wheel slip on this snowy day, so let's take care. We're going from Luton Airport Parkway to London St Pancras with this goods train on a very snowy morning in the UK. We have quite a long goods train here. There it is. Well, not really. Not by American standards, but it's fine. And remember, the instructions told us not to exceed 60 miles an hour because that is the maximum allowed speed for this set of goods wagons, to use the proper terminology. Go via Luton. Alright, so we're almost out of this 15 mile an hour section. Not quite. That's not speed. Let's hear what that horn sounds like. Oh, there we go. Let's worry about our actual speed first, and then worry about playing with the horn. Entering in 85. Do it, Luton. Wheel slip. That's annoying. Minus 10 at 11:09:19. It's snowy, so we've got to be gentle here. AWS. We've got a caution ahead, so let's not speed our way too much. Single yellow. Next one, we'll see. Can I see it yet? Nope. Could be a red. Could be a danger. This will be my first time trying to stop this train properly without just experimenting, so let's see what happens. And of course our visibility is low on this snowy day. Hey Pieman, how's it going? Good to see you. Timeliness bonus. Huzzah. Where is the next signal? Take it slow, take it slow. How's everything? Good, glad it's going well. What fun are you up to on this not at all snowy Saturday in the real world? There's the next signal, half a mile away. Third of a mile until that signal. There it is. It is a yellow, so we can proceed. Go via Silkstream Junction up Hendon in 21 miles. And that's 25 minutes away, so we're going to have to maintain an average of about 55 miles an hour. I don't want to speed too much because that is a yellow. Double yellow, I think. AWS. Warning us about that. Now it's a green. Let's go! Ooh, VR space experience. Tell me more. Like VR being in space? VR like solar system modeling? VR Kerbal Space Simulator? Next signal's in 2/3 of a mile. Infinite sounds cool.
We had a yellow up there and it just cleared to green, so we're still following that passenger service presumably. But I'm going to try to push us up towards 60 miles per hour because we got London to go to. Ooh, that's super cool. VR footage from the ISS. Nice. Good. AWS is clear. Love it. Very nice. 53, 54 miles an hour. Remember, we cannot exceed 60 miles an hour. Gonna keep my fingers on the brake keys, just in case. Start throttling down as we near 60 miles an hour. No speed limits in sight. That is a yellow. We're going to get an AWS alert. Nope, it cleared just as we went over the AWS ramp. Was it awesome enough to inspire you to want to get a VR system of your own, Pieman? Something I've thought about quite a bit. Although unfortunately none of my train games technically support VR, which is super weird. We've got a yellow ahead. I'm going to keep that speed bleeding off just from friction and air resistance. We're coasting right now. We are also going to get an AWS alert, and we have a 75 and an 85 limit coming up. That cleared. We're not going to get an AWS alert. Oh, what do you have, Fireman? Which one? Pull up our speed just a bit. Also, is my audio volume okay today? I played around a bit before I started streaming, just to try to adjust it to a reasonable point. Balancing background noise and you actually being able to hear me well over the computer noises. Oh, that's super cool. So you could walk around with the VR headset on. That is definitely cool. So, got it. The Quest 2. Very good. Got some vehicles going over that bridge. 75 limit, 85 limit, 90 limit. But we gotta stay under 60, so we're A-okay. Still chasing that passenger service in front of us, presumably. Oh, good, thank you. Thanks for confirming that. Do you recommend the Oculus Quest 2? Do you like it? Hello, little train. AWS is clear. Signal is clear. TPWS ramp. Oh, that's super cool. The thing that worries me about those is that you need a Facebook account to use them. That is less than compelling for me. It looked like there's a really expensive Vive that is among the best in terms of a combination of not needing an account and resolution. Cool, cool. That's... Yeah, I really do... I assume everything I'd want to play can only work by having my computer render it and send it to a headset. Like, I'd want to do VR Minecraft, I'd want to do VR Trains, I might want to do just like VR exploration. It would be super cool to have VR Office with lots of monitors, but I understand VR headsets don't have a high enough resolution for that yet, unfortunately.
even the top end ones. There we go. That signal cleared up ahead of us. Okay, we'll keep us around 55 miles an hour. We're due. Yeah, looks like we're going to be roughly on time. A minute late right now. Hello, train. I am much less familiar with this route than, say, the ECML. So this is route learning, if nothing else. Got it. Yeah. It feels like the wrong thing to be solving for, to try to make things run directly on the device. That's good. Pick up the pace just a little bit, get us closer to 60. We've got a yellow ahead. Let's see if it'll clear. It's not looking like it. Not looking like it. We are going to get an AWS alert. There it is. Cut throttle, double yellow. I should have done a brake test when we started, so let's do just a little bit of a brake test and look at our dials while we do so. Yep, brakes are good. Let's release those brakes. Very good. Non-self-lapping brakes. I didn't think anything in the modern real world existed without self-lapping brakes. There we go. Hey, train, you're going faster than me. AWS. Single, nope, double yellow. Expect a single yellow next. I think technically that means I'm supposed to cut speed to 30? I really need to find a rule book for some of these. We have an 80, a 65, and an 80 limit coming up, none of which affect us. Have you ridden any trains lately, Pie Man? Or other things we have in common? Worked on any calculator software? Here's our 80 limit. AWS. Double yellow. 65 warning coming up, but that's fine. That is sad. I am sorry to hear it. Up comes our 65 limit that we were just warned about on that sign back there. There it is. 65. We're at 55. Might have a single yellow, double yellow, or green up ahead. Ooh, that feels a little fast for that curve. Alright. 65. Clear repeater. That red up ahead really scared me. What do we have here? Double yellow. We're doing alright, although I think we're catching up to the train in front of us a little bit, so let's keep ourselves coasting for now. Ooh, a bit of calculator stuff. Like what? Limit? Fine. Looks like we've got another yellow up ahead. AWS? Yep.
That is a double yellow, so fine-ish. It's so strange to have the train world be so snowy given how warm and sunny the real world is today. It is summertime in the real world. I'm going to keep coasting because we'll keep following these yellow signals. Also going to take a quick drink of water while keeping my eye on my window, the train, my computer. I put my water bottle on the floor since I'm so good at knocking it over like I did during my Minecraft stream with TI Freak a week ago. AWS. Yep. Double yellow. So we're gonna just keep coasting as we're coasting. Hello, train. I saw Independence Day for the first time a little over a week ago. That was fun. Somehow I managed to miss it. Hey, you need your headlights on. Those are useless headlights you have there, train. Green! Let's accelerate. Get up to our MAS of 60 miles an hour. Sorry, that was me making sure my brakes haven't crept on. I was just pushing it towards release to make sure. Yeah, somehow I missed it in 1996 and never watched it since. Kind of a hole in my pop culture knowledge, being a nerd and so on. But there you go. That's what happens. I also have Independence Day, the sequel, queued up for watching when I have a chance. I did like it. I thought it was good. It explained a bunch of memes that I've seen and I didn't know where they were from. Like, hello boys, I'm back. Let's not speed here. Also gave a bit of context for some of Will Smith's later science fiction roles. And while definitely corny, I enjoyed it. I think it was probably less corny at the time because, it wasn't quite so cliched. I think it created some of the tropes that now seem cliched. Yeah, definitely. It's like, I've seen that before. Out of context, now I know the context. Snowy buildings in Train Simulator. Making our way towards London. Funny thing is, in the time I've spent in the UK during the winter, it's like not snowed at all. I don't think it actually snows that much in the UK, so this doesn't feel very realistic. We are now 7 3/4 miles away from Silkstream Junction of Hendon. And we are forecasted to be there 17 seconds late. So I think we're in good shape. Looks like we've caught up with the yellow again. I'm going to coast. Nope. False alarm. Keep it going. Take a look at our task list there. But let's not get distracted. Gotta keep our eyes on the rails. I'm salty about our -10 for wheel slip, but we'll see what happens.
clear signal up ahead. We can keep our speed coming up towards 60. Now forecasted to be 26 seconds late at Silkstream Junction up Hendon. So let's creep even closer to 60 miles an hour. That is close enough. Don't want to speed. Clear AWS. Event Horizon. I don't think I've heard of that one. Oh, I have a bunch of other ones on my more recent to-watch list. Like The Martian, Gravity. Hello, train. And similar. Oh, I also want to watch Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the new series. I've heard very good things about it. Sci-fi horror, got it. Not my cup of tea, horror in general. Thank you very much. I also recently watched the British series Spaced from the late 90s or early 2000s with the Cornetto trilogy guys. And that was very good. Highly recommend. 1997, okay. That explains why it doesn't sound familiar. Maybe I do know it from back then. AWS alert. Kill our speed. It's warning us about a 75 limit. I think that's what it's on about. But that's fine, because we're not going that quickly. Yeah, we're fine. Yes, hard sci-fi is definitely my preference. It's one of my big complaints about more modern Doctor Who, for instance. The sci-fi has gotten so soft, so fantasy. Really not a fan. I like my sci-fi hard. Realistic and supportable. You know, I don't mind if the tech is futuristic tech, but as long as it's, you know, you could logically say, yeah, we could make that technology. That makes sense. My headlights are doing nada in this tunnel. At least according to what I can see on my screen. The OBS recording looks much better. Maybe my screen is just at a bad angle right now. I'm due to get some new monitors for my 5-monitor setup. AWS alert. There it is. Hello, London bus. Oh, I should probably get some screenshots. Nice. That'll do. Gonna have to use something for my thumbnail image if I ever manage to post my Train Simulator streams to YouTube, which I've been doing shockingly poorly at. Another yellow signal, AWS alert, goes ding. Oh man, you didn't like The Expanse? I found the show to be very good, but maybe it's because I've seen the show and not read the books. Maybe I would have enjoyed it less having read the books first. I was very disappointed how season 6 just sort of ended without tying up a ton of loose ends. I mean, it's clear they're setting up some spin-offs and sequels. It is dark, that is true, but I think that's part of the appeal to me, the gritty realism. Kinda. Doing a good job, kinda, is not a very complimentary way to put it. Alright, so it's saying we're going to be half a minute late to Silkstream Junction up Hendon. We'll see about that. Hello, train.
speed towards 60. 1 3/4 miles left. I have taken the train along this route, but only once in real life. From Birmingham towards London St Pancras. Oh, now it's saying we're going to be a minute early, so that's cool. Oh, you mean like visually dark, not just conceptually, philosophically dark. Got it. For all mankind. Oh, I have heard of that. Now let's get our speed down because we have a 30 limit coming up. Apparently because we're switching over. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm with you now. I see it. I see that we're changing tracks. Alright, we can release our brakes now. We are under the 30 limit. Right in time. Just give us a little speed because I think we're going up a slight hill. Timeliness bonus, 250 on time. Minute and a half early, in fact. Go us. Now we're going to be going down a hill, so we're going to want to let go of that throttle, I think. But we have to stay under 30 for now. See what this hill does for us. As the snow continues to fall at 11:30 in the morning on a wintry day in the UK. Yep, the hill is pushing us down, so we're going to want to add a little bit of braking, just a little bit. That's enough. That was actually too much. I just wanted to add a little dab of brakes. So what are you up to this fine Saturday then, Pie Man? If yesterday was VR and you're not working on calculator things. Sorry, my mouse is pretty annoying being there, isn't it? Go by Crinklewood South Junction up. Heh. Heh heh heh. In 2 1/3 miles. Fair enough, fair enough. Sounds like a pretty chill day. I like that. Saturdays are definitely for chilling. I was doing a little bit of work earlier. Very little bit of work earlier. But mostly relaxing myself. Keeping it low key. Hello, train. Is that a clear signal or a red signal for us up there?
That's a clear signal for us on the road for the other track. Move my mouse again, sorry about that. You've played for 326 hours. Would you recommend this game to other people? Not decided yet. Hello, train. I wish there was a better variety of AI services on some of these routes. I wonder why the limit is 30 on these tracks. Feels like we could sustain a faster speed on such straight, level track. But them's the rules. Gotta listen to the rules. The back of my wagon's here. Trundling along. Bloop, 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 bloop. Don't want to stay out of the cab for too long. You never know when something might go horribly wrong. Gotta get a little screenshot action there, of course. Indeed. I wonder if it feels faster, or looks faster from outside with the snow falling. No. I mean, a little bit, actually. But still not super fast. I see a flashing yellow. Is that for us? I don't know what a flashing yellow indicates. Flashing double yellow. Oh. I've read about this. If it was in the US, that would bring it up. Interesting. I'm expecting we're gonna have a solid double yellow ahead. West Hempstead, Thameslink. Coming up. Crinklewood South Junction, up Hendon, also coming up. Staying on the straight and narrow here. Timeliness bonus, please. Oh, I guess that one doesn't get a timeliness bonus. Well, fair enough. Flashing double or single yellow up ahead. AWS warning us about that signal right there, presumably, and the 25 limit. That is a flashing single yellow. Okay, so the next one might be red. Let's give ourselves a little bit of braking. I gotta turn the HUD so I can actually see the brake gauges, air gauges. Under the 25 as we roll into West Hempstead, Thameslink platform 3.
Whee! Apparently there's 2 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch, so you are one of 3. Although it almost always says 1 of each, so you might actually be the only audience member right now. We might just be hanging out one-on-one right now. We're going to be taking a switch over to the left. That should be fine as we roll through West Hampstead. Hampstead. I humbly believe I've been getting a little bit better at my British pronunciation, but it's definitely still a work in progress. We have a 50 limit as we go over here, but that's fine. Keep it under 40. AWS. Me neither. It's good to have you here. Flashing double yellow. No, you really haven't. I mean, to be fair, I haven't either. My presence on Chematech is a rare occasion. And, obviously it's been since last October, so 2/3 of a year, 8 months since I did a train simulator stream, which is very sad indeed. Very sad indeed. You don't do any streaming yourself, Pieman, do you? Flashing single yellow. Cut speed. Maybe I'm gonna put a little 50 warning. I'm gonna put a little braking on. Hey, Fluff Boy, how's it going? We were just talking about the fact that it was just the 2 of us hanging out, so how you doing? Thanks for joining. Blink. Plenty slow, I think. At least until we can see what the signal up is. It is yellow. Very good. I know, right? I didn't realize it had been that long either, because Train Simulator said I last played in February, and I mean, even that is ridiculous. 35 limit for switching tracks. We're good there. We're just in the UK, taking some freight wagons, some goods wagons, from Luton Airport Parkway towards London. Kentish Town coming up in 2/3 of a mile. Uh-oh. That road's not for us, is it? No. We are well under that, well, by half a mile an hour under the 30 limit coming up. And we are heading to our right? Nope, clearly left. We're so close to that limit that I'm going to put just a little bit of brake on. I'm getting nervous. Read the iron! Surprised how few trains I've seen in this section. Even for a snowy day, I feel like there should be more passenger services.
What have we got up ahead? Clear AWS and a green signal. Clear AWS again. It didn't make a noise, I'm surprised. And we've got a 20 limit coming up, followed by a 10, and then the end of the track. I think that is the end of the line, so to speak, for us. But I will be doing another service. You don't have to stay around for that, but I do think some passenger service is in order. Put on just a little bit of braking. Get down for the 20, and then the 10. Yeah. I know. I see it. That's why I'm slowing down. Thank you very much. I guess we're going to be parking this in a goods yard. Fluffy Boy makes me think of that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Holt and Kevin's dog gets dog-napped. And Holt keeps referring to Cheddar as our Fluffy Boy. Another good show you should watch if you haven't seen it. Although my all-time favorite sitcom is Community. Oop, that signal looks like a right for us. I don't know what my cargo is. That's a really good question. That is a good question indeed. You need to alert the signal man to allow you to enter the siding by pressing tab. Once the signal clears, you may proceed. Request to pass signal at danger approved. So we'll release our brakes. Sound the horn. Oh, let's not wheel slip down. Yep, I think you are alone. All by your lonesome. Keep it gentle here as we pull into our siding. Pull towards and into our siding, I should say. Camden Road, up, down, relief. That seems like a contradiction in terms of down. Keep it chill, keep it steady. Kill the throttle because we need to coast down to 10, which doesn't look like we're going to do. There we go. That'll do it. Nice and easy. It's not a race. We're going to head off to the right here. Here comes the end of the track. Right. So what's in my wagons is a very, very good question. Looks like we've got aggregate. Yep, that's aggregate, alright. Gravel, track bed, whatever you want to call it. They are not covered. Yeah. Good call. Looking in the bins, we had the same idea at the same time. It's for building more train track, obviously. Train Simulator said let's have some more trains, so we need some roadbed to build the trains. And we want to stop right inside this orange area here. Beauteous. All right. Put it in neutral. Turn my parking brake on. Let's turn off our windshield wiper. Congratulations, you have successfully negotiated your way to Journey's End. 990 points. We missed 10 for a little bit of wheel slipping, but otherwise perfectly done. No speeding, no spatting. Things are good. I'm happy. Let's see how it looks. Dun dun dun. Gold star. 990 XP gained. Unlocked. London to Bedford. Time to toughen up. Sounds like toxic masculinity. Timely, timely, timely. Yep, 2 -5s for a wheel slip. How annoying. Well, that was pretty fun. I think we should do another one, as I said. Let me just drink a little bit of my water. But the question is, what are we going to do? Sweet, sweet water. Let's see what I do like my careers, just because it's fun to get graded on things. York to Peterborough. We could do some York to Peterborough. Ooh, could do a HST. Non-stop from Grantham to Doncaster. Could do a stopping service from Selby to York. Could do some more freight moves. I feel like doing a passenger service, however. What else do we have here? Weardale and Teesdale in the Darlington area. WCML South. I think that might be what I'm feeling. East Croydon to Milton Keynes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Rosemary. I hope I'm not getting pronunciations wrong. I was stumbling over Hempstead earlier. Good luck with the tiny puppy and the trashy TV shows. But hopefully you'll be able to join in a future stream. So let's get this started. We're going to be taking a Class 377 Southern from East Croydon through to Milton Keynes. Let's see how this goes. I've driven on the southeastern part of this territory between East Croydon and London Victoria a lot, including in Train Sim World. Good morning, driver. You are about to join the West Coast Main Line via the West London Relief Line to Sudbury Junction and then on to Wembley Central, your first stop in LMS territory. Get ready to depart as soon as the signal clears. All right, it is dark and stormy at 10 a.m. Get our wipers going. Well, let's first get ourselves forward. Cue headlights. There we go, we've got our headlights. Cab light. And I gotta get my wipers going. Wash, wipe. Slow. There we go. Alright, what a rainy day. Brake 1. This has a combined brake throttle. Been on these a great deal. Just look at the map real quick while we're waiting. Whee! Where are we?
We're right here, waiting to head into the main line. There we go. We've got our signal. Let's go. Yeah, the rain is definitely more accurate. Although for all the snark people give England for how rainy it is, I feel like a lot of the time I've spent there has just been like reasonably nice and sunny, and there have been very few days that are just straight up rain all day. Let's do a brake test. Brakes are good. Let's go. And again, we're going to have to be a little bit cautious with our brake applications because it's raining and the rails are wet. Don't want to wheel slip again. Now we're going to Wembley Central, platform 5. And it is dark on my screen with this angle. Can my chair go up any higher? No, it cannot. That felt fast for that curve. Green signal. AWS is clear. Cut power, coast. And we've got 2.5 miles to Wembley Central, platform 5. Goods trains off to the left. Maybe including stuff we've delivered in the past, who knows? Probably not, considering how infrequently I run goods services in the UK in Train Simulator. Or in Train Simulator anywhere, to be honest. We've got a yellow signal coming up ahead. This train is going to accelerate and decelerate a lot faster than our freight train, so got to keep that in mind. If I leave the throttle forward for... Yep, I see it. Actually, what do I see? Oh, a 20 limit. That's what I see. Real train drivers need to know all these speed limits by heart, but since we don't repeat these routes enough to do route learning, it's helpful to have the Train Simulator HUD to tell us what to be aware of. Yeah, I really don't do goods trains / freight trains that often at all. I generally like the high-speed passenger services, the excitement of bringing passengers from point A to point B. Are we going to make it? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And we only have 4 coaches in our train, so this is a much smaller train. No! Not the legs. That's for the yellow signal. W. I think that W is telling us what track we're going to. The pittering of the rain is quite hypnotic. There I am. We've got a 15 limit and a yellow signal up ahead. That 15 is going to be because of the yellow signal. It's going to be telling us we're going to the left. Hence the W warning we saw. AWS. Yep. Gotta get down for the 15, but that's easy. Case in point. I hear a fast train. There it is. Hello, fast train.
down slow Wembley. Slow as in local service, not slow as in as slow as we're going. Here's the diverging left. Need to brake there. Diverging left again. We got a snake going. There it is. Don't want to leave the cab for too long or I'll end up making mistakes, because that's what happens every time I try to take screenshots. Just got to get ourselves to our first station where we're going to be getting our passengers, our packs. Oh, now we have a 90, apparently. That makes sense. We switched on to a track. See, if I knew this route well, I'd know these tracks were 90 limit. And there's Wembley Central, platform 5. That's where we're going. I wonder if that W was for Wembley then, telling us where we were going. That would make sense. Clear AWS. Very good. Keep an eye on my speed because I do need to actually stop at this station. And I'm going to be a little bit late, it's saying. That's fine. Ooh, I took that too slowly. That's alright. Just getting oriented here. Where's our 4-car or S-car stop? There's the S-car stop. Well, we're short of the S-car stop, but that's fine. Doors open. Passengers boarding. Got our nice roundel here. Wembley Central. Hello, sir. Almost time to get going to our next station. I think I'm going to get a timeliness penalty here. Yep. I lost 5 points. Doors are closed. Guard says okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why I'm so short. The game just knows how short I am. Alright, next stop is Harrowan Wilson, platform 5 in 3-ish miles. Let's go. Speed and power. Oh, cut power. Phase brake. Where's the phase brake? I don't see it. Well, I'm going. It says there was a brake in the catenary, but I didn't see it. Maybe they just have the signs and not the actual brake. That's what that little 2 lines next to each other sign was about.
see if we can make up our lost time by just going very quickly. Hello, train. An overground train. 100-mile-an-hour limit. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. 77 miles an hour. And here comes Harrow and Wealdstone, platform 5. We're estimated to be 9 seconds late there. No, it's not time to cut power yet. The braking on this train is good, so we should be fine. We're still over a mile out from the platform. The sound sounds so muted to me. To you as well? Of the train itself? That noise? Sounds way quieter than I'd expect. Alright, now we can start maybe doing a little bit of... Actually, maybe not until that signal. Should we put some braking on? Let's do that. See how it goes. Like nowish, yeah. Yeah, that seems right. I think even that was too early. That's alright. No, I think that was just about right, actually. Entering the station at my patented 37-ish miles an hour. Let's find our S-car stop. Come on. Where is it? Come on. I'm late for this. There it is. Oh no, this is too far. That's alright. Doors open. Where was the S-car stop? I didn't spot it. Or the 4-car stop. Is it here? Oh, there was the 4-car stop. Well, that was where we were supposed to stop. We're 1 car too far. That's alright. Harrow and Wealdstone. I think we're taking the little loop that takes us around London from the south to the north. I was expecting us to actually start at East Croydon. That didn't seem to be the case. Timeliness penalty plus 100. So in other words, I didn't get a penalty. Train simulator. You have fun. Oh, you know what? Usually space and B are high tone, low tone, but it sounds like B is the whistle on this one, and space is just high and then a low tone. Now we know. Let's try that again. Yep. Space bar by itself. And B by itself. The whistle. There's a click in that. That's awkward. Anyway, next stop, Watford Junction, platform 8. Full power. Speed and power. Here we are. Whee! Very nice. Very nice. 5.5 miles to Watford Junction, platform 8. You've not been to the UK, Pieman, is that correct? Do I remember that correctly? And does it hold interest to you? Are you planning on going to the UK at some point, or could you take it or leave it? Cool. Anything in particular? Other than, of course, the trains. That's fair. That is fair enough. Another overground train. Hello, overground train. Conceptualizing the future in the larger sense. Like what you're going to be doing long term with like career and where you're going to live and stuff. Or just like you don't do long term, like I'm going to go on vacation in a year because you want to see what happens in a year. Which I guess are very similar attitudes, but there's a nuance I'm trying to draw there. Why is my speed still going down, even though I have power? Too much air resistance. Makes sense. I have had points where I felt that way in the past. Honestly, I feel like relationship stuff, especially the end of relationships, often is a catalyst to that sort of feeling. Limit coming up. Luckily, we're doing just fine for that. We're headed to Watford, where we will be 20 seconds late. Oop, the 4-car stop is up there. Let me actually do this properly, even though I'm late. And doors. Not bad, not bad. That's where I was supposed to stop. That's where I actually stopped. Watford Junction. What was the previous station that we breezed through? Oh, 10 minutes bonus. We gotta go. Wait for the guard. Beep beep. Fair enough.
Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that, Pie Man. That sounds, stressful and a little bit concerning. I hope you have a good support structure. Yeah, the scenery has gotten better over the years. Definitely. I was looking back at some screenshots from the very beginning of when I started playing Train Simulator to try to find a screenshot to put on my Twitter account to tell people about the stream today. And it was really something seeing how like King's Cross looked in 2017 in this game versus how stations look now. And it has improved, even though it still feels, a bit outdated. .75 limit, off to the right. Hemel Hempstead, platform 3 in 6 miles. Going up a little hill, some tunnel action for us. Sounded like that echoed as we entered the tunnel, but that could absolutely be wishful thinking. And we've got a 70 limit at the end of the tunnel that we need to be aware of. Oh, apparently the name of that scenario I did previously, the good scenario, was Gravel Travel. So I think that answers our question. They did make one with the new... Oh, you mean the new Unreal Engine? Unreal Engine 5? I agree. They made Train Sim World with Unreal Engine, I guess, 4. And I've played that a few times on my channel, although I think not as much as I should. Because I do really enjoy that. It lets you do, hello train, some cool things like just ride the train as a passenger back and forth, or randomly take a train from any station and start driving it. And it's a big difference how it looks. It's definitely a big difference. Meow. Meow. Full power, I think. We're estimated to be almost a minute late. This schedule has a tight timetable. The service has a tight timetable is what I'm really trying to say. Yeah, it looks nice. If you haven't seen me play it before, I'll have to do it soon so you can see what it's like. You can actually get out of the trains and walk around as a pedestrian. The weather is more natural, the lighting's more natural, it just looks better. The downside, though, is it seems like they can't make routes that are more than like 40, maybe 40 miles long. I guess limitations of just how many objects you can cram into an Unreal scene. It seems like they're kind of stuck on that. I don't know if it's going to get better at any point, but that's definitely one of the downsides of it. Like, none of the American routes are particularly exciting because they're just so short. The Northeast Corridor, for instance, you can go from Providence to Boston, or slightly south of New York to slightly north of New York. There's no, New York to New Haven, New York to Philadelphia, Philadelphia to D.C. So, yep. Amtrak is starting a new service soon. The extended Ethan Allen to Burlington, Vermont. It's going to be starting July 29th. Unfortunately, I will not be able to take that first train, as far as I know, but very much wish I could. I'm excited that there's going to be a second train to northern Vermont. That is very good. And we've got a 90 limit coming up right here, so let's be aware of that. Hemel Hempstead coming up. At some point we're going to need to slow down, but that time has not come yet. Getting a little hungry too. I think I will definitely grab some lunch after this stream. It's pretty late for lunch in the real world, so that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, now it's definitely time to start breaking. I may have left that a little late. No, I think it's okay. Food. What's for lunch today? Wow, I'm dumping a lot of power back into the grid. Almost 300 amps. Oh, there's the S-car stop. I mean the 4-car stop, you know what I mean. So I overshot it a little bit, but that's alright. Feather my stop here just a little bit. Cool. And doors. Is the rain decreasing, or is it my imagination? Could be my imagination. That looks nice. That looks reasonably realistic. I can't fault that too much. Timeliness bonus plus 100. Guard says let's go. Let's go. I realize I shouldn't be blowing my horn when I leave each station. It just feels nice. I have a reflex of double sounding the whistle or bell of when I'm operating before moving. Gotta do the American thing. I hear a crane or something. Ah, frack. I mean, bother. I clicked outside of Train Simulator, which sometimes makes it crash, and I was quite concerned. Hello, bus. That bus is chasing us. It's racing us. That's pretty fun. I think that sound is the bus, actually. Bus race! Yes! We're beating the bus! But the truck is pulling up. Is the truck going to beat us? How is that truck going faster than us? That is unacceptable. Phase break. I don't actually see it on the wire, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, that was a speedy truck. Euro Racing Truck Simulator, eh? And that was the end of the phase break, apparently. Or another phase break. Don't actually know that well how they work on this line. We've got a speed limit warning for that 85 there. I'm surprised the AWS didn't warn us about that, actually. I feel like it should have. And we need to stop at Berkhamsted. 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 It's probably like Berkhamsted. Although it sounds weird in my American accent. Berkhamsted. I'll have to ask Rosemary if I got that right. I propose we actually stop at this station instead of speeding through it. How do you feel about that train? Just thinking about it. I think we overshot where we were supposed to stop, but that's alright. Route learning. Route learning. Where were we supposed to stop? I think it was back there. Five-car stop. Where's the 4-car stop? Huh. Interesting. Where is the 4-car stop? That was 5. That's 8. The heck is the 4-star? Huh. 4-car stop. That's weird. Anyway, time to go. How weird. Next stop is Tring, Platform 3. Maybe we have to stop at the 5-car stop? That's confusing. Also, we have a yellow signal. FYI. No, we don't. We have a green signal. I smell food too, and it smells tasty. It's making me hungry. Drink some water. That'll solve it. That'll fix it. I'm slightly concerned that Train Simulator deciding to rename Train Simulator 2020 whatever, it's in my time playing, I think they've gone from 2017 through 2022. I guess I started with Train Simulator 2017. I might have even started with like 2015 or 2016. And now calling it Train Simulator Classic, I'm worried that means they're going to stop maintaining it. And that would be very annoying because I have a great deal of content for it that does not exist in Train Sim World. 90-mile-an-hour limit. Next stop is Tring in 2.5 miles. Ding. Short little train rumbling along. And there are no third-party games that the content works with. I mean, there are third-party simulation games, aplenty. I have Trains, for instance, ends with a Z, because I wanted to try making routes for it via automated means. But I haven't gotten around to that. And also, there's no way to port Dovetail routes to other train simulators right now. And I don't know of them having any intention of making all these routes work in Train Sim World. Again, the limitations like how long the routes can be. We're supposed to be almost a minute late to train, which is annoying. We should be there in 20 seconds. And we're not gonna. Alright. Now let's go straight to lots of breaks. Sad, sad, sad. Can we find the 4-car stop this time? That is the question. I started stopping too early. Or too firmly, too enthusiastically. Where is the 4-car stop? this is where we're going to stop, right by the stairs. Doors. Tring. Hello, fast train. Avanti West Coast. I've taken those. Oh, there's the 4-car stop all the way up here. Alright, that's good to know. Timing is penalty. We're way behind. Let's go. It's estimated we're going to be a minute and a half late for the next station. That's not good. Let's make up the time. Leighton Buzzard. One of those two is going to be my guess. Can we make up time? That's the question. Oh, there's somebody else on YouTube right now, apparently. Gotta make the train noises. It's important. Miles an hour, and our ETA is not getting any closer, which is, in fact, it's getting further away. Come on. Alright, 88 miles an hour, not bad. But we're still going to be almost a minute late to Leighton Buzzard. You can do it, train. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that sky. $93 miles an hour. And our ETA is still decreasing. Or, you know, getting further away, I should say. Increasing. 5 miles to go, which ideally would be plenty of space to make up time, but I don't know. $96 miles an hour. As I speed through the station, gotta let them know. The next service, at platform whatever that was, is not stopping. Please stand well back from the platform edge. $98 miles an hour, and we're still not making up time. A second. Oh, there's another one.
It's got to be stressful to be a train driver who has to keep a schedule. A tight schedule like this one. And of course, once you lose a little bit of time, then everything following is thrown off. Another second gained. 99 miles an hour. Seems like we're not doing particularly well at getting any faster than that. 99.1. And we lost another second. It's not going to be enough though, with 2 1/3 miles left, 2 1/4. Yep, it cascades indeed. There's a phase break. Especially like with Amtrak when then freight services get in front of you and then it really goes poorly. There's Leighton Buzzard. I'm going to start slowing down at that signal, I think. We're going 100 miles an hour. We're going to need some distance to slow down in. Phase break. That must be the end of the phase break. Oh yeah, we're going to need a lot of brake here. It's saying we're going to be before 10:44:00. We'll see about that. I actually could have started stopping even later.
Maybe I was talking to myself. It seems like the USB cord may have slipped out of my microphone just enough to not make noise. Hopefully this is better now. But the LED did not go off. I think I need a better USB cord. Oh, what the hell is this? The track just ends at Milton Keynes. Good to know. Good to know. Hooray! You can hear me now. I don't know where I dropped out, but I was pondering at one point about the difference between trying to play Train Simulator the realistic way of focusing on the task at hand and having it be less entertaining versus being more entertaining by saying more, but because I'm not concentrating as closely, making more silly mistakes. And that I usually tend a little bit towards the latter of trying to keep it interesting and engaging with some audio discussion. We're going to be going off to the right, it said. Platform 2A. I enjoy it both ways too. It's least frustrating when I don't miss a few points because of something silly and then have to go back. Or don't have to go back, but often I choose to go back because I want to get a better score. I think, I could have gotten 1,000 here. I could have gotten 950 if only I hadn't made that silly mistake. Alright, we're well within the 25 limit. And we gotta deliver our passengers to Milton Keynes. We're gonna be going over to the right again, as the feather told us. Silly stuff is annoying in all aspects of life when I make silly mistakes. So goes being a perfectionist. Where's our 4-car stop? Well, I guess it's the end of the platform here. Can't go too much further than that. Alright. Folks, thank you for riding this service to Milton Keynes. This is our last stop of Milton Keynes. Our southern service, by the way. As you can see from the logo on the side there. Take a little screenshot here with Milton Keynes in it. The dead pixel column on my top right monitor is getting worse. I'm going to have to replace that eventually. Good work, driver. Have a well-deserved rest before making your way back to East Croydon. We ended up with a gold star, 949 XP, and I think all the points we lost were for timeliness. Let's see here. Yep, just timeliness. But not bad, not bad. I can live with that for the first time trying that particular route. Well, thank you for joining me, Pie Man, and the people who stopped in along the way. It was a pleasure to play Train Simulator again after too long of a break. I hope I do it sooner again, stream Train Simulator, than another 8 months. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream or the next video. Thanks again, and be well. See ya.